to go. I don't go no more. From now on, everything's gonna be alright. Don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go. Don't ever leave me. Alright, you want.
In the morning, y'all. Back on the 98 Trans Am. About to get back started. We painted the jams yesterday. Y'all see. What we're gonna do today, we're gonna start, we're gonna let it sit for a day before we start handling the doors and stuff and put the doors and hood back on. But I should have unmasked this yesterday because I know it's gonna be a paint line here and the clear bridge, and I'll probably put some clear up, but I'm gonna take my time with it and get it up. But we got a lot of different other stuff that we need to prep up and paint for us, like the hinges and the latches. He want me to paint the Pontiac, the Trans Am emblem, silver. So we got to scuff all that up, get it ready to be painted. And the T-top, it's a piece that go in the middle here. I got to find it. That gonna get painted as well. So y'all stay tuned. Got the car unmasked. Got all the tape up without peeling up anything. So now I'm trying to round up all my miscellaneous pieces that's going a different color. But this T-top piece, it goes in the middle. I'm thinking about painting this candy as well. I could paint it black. It's originally black, but I think I'm gonna paint the candy. But these pieces here are all going black. This going candy, same color of the car. Now first we was gonna do the Trans Am emblem candy, but he said he gonna go with it a light silver because he gonna get the bird, all that's gonna be silver. So I probably paint this light silver. Those going black. So now I'm gonna take this Scotch Brite and scuff up everything. So we'll get a paint something to bond to. All right, let me give you an update. What I done did, see I done sanded the hinges, got those ready to paint. And the side moldings, I put some 1-part glazing putty on the imperfections. All the latches, I decided just to paint this top part because the bottom good. I mask that off and do that. All this here good and sanded. So now I'm about to take the locks and the handles out so I can paint those. Just gotta get them from the inside there. Then I scuff those up as well. Here we go. I've been prepping up, ready to spray some paint. Y'all see I got all the plastic, covered up all my pieces that I had painted a couple of days ago. Don't want no overspray to get on them. But I'm finna paint some silver and some black. I'm gonna spray the silver first. These pieces here going black. These going silver, I'm gonna spray them first. Then I clean the gun out, put my black in, get ready to spray all these pieces here. Let me show you the silver. I already got it mixed up. I mixed it 1-to-1. I know this, too much, but I can put it back in my can because I ain't doing nothing but reducing it. That's the silver there, fine metallic. Got it from Color Tech. Benny hooked me up on it. Color Ticker Memphis. All right, let's mix it up. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go back with a second coat. I was filming the first coat, but it wasn't no good footage, so I deleted it. I put a light coat on it. It's gonna be a second coat. It's gonna be another light coat. I'm trying to keep it from reacting. We'll let that flash and put another coat on. Gotta have patience, y'all. Okay, here's 3 coats of the fine metallic silver. We're gonna take it outside and put it in the sun, get it out the way, then we'll spray out black. And once we spray the black, we'll clear everything at once. Ross still working.
Man,
working on that bumper.
Over here, something serious.
He said it's something serious. We'll go ahead and spray this black, put these pieces here on the table. It's a process, y'all. Don't happen overnight. All right. Here's 3 coats of the jet black. Still flashing, as you can see. I took one of the boxes outside in the sun. Check out here and show you. Now we'll mix up clear and clear everything at once. Okay, here's the final results. I brought everything outside. We got a little sun. Go ahead and dry it on up. That way I can go ahead and install the hood and the doors back on. Here's the rest of the pieces. I guess I'll go ahead and start wet sanding the car now. Then by the time, probably tomorrow or the day after, I install the doors and hood back on. But I'm gonna go ahead and wet sand the car. Stay busy. Here we go, y'all. I had to pull it out. Y'all can see it out in the little sun that we do got. I done started wet sanding this area here. I'm using 320 because we're gonna put a seal on it so it'll cover up those 320 scratches. Walk you around, see if you can get some of that sunlight. See, it look black over here on this side. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be putting some paint on it next video. All right, y'all. I done wet sanded this here with the 320. I found some pinholes that I gotta go back and fill with some 1-part glaze and put it, so that's what I'm doing now. I wiped it and let it dry. Small little imperfections. And while this drying, I'm gonna start wet sanding this back half. Going in the X pattern, removing the guide coat. I'm not gonna show y'all the whole process of wet sanding. I got plenty of videos of wet sanding, so if y'all wanna see how to do that, check out my catalog. We'll probably end it on this clip here. Let me do some of this wet sanding back here. What I like to do, I just like to dip my rag in the water, kind of get it soaked. Then I just keep it wet with my rag. Y'all stay tuned. Like we're gonna call it quits right here for us the footage. See you on the next video.